News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Sheldon here for Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza, and we're proud to announce that yet again we're on track to be Nye County's largest new car, truck, and SUV dealer. We were number one in 2010, and as 2011 draws to a close, we want to keep our first place title. That means we're discounting everything. Every new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Every pre-owned car, truck, or SUV. If it's in our inventory, it'll be priced to move. Put a new car in the driveway and end the year with a bang. With the best built, best designed, and best valued vehicles in the world. Chevy, Buick, and GMC are unstoppable. Combine that with the award-winning service that we're proud to offer at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. There's no need to shop anywhere else. Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza, hometown service at a low, low price.
At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners and Humana. News is also brought to you by Barry Levinson and Associates, Pahrump's Bankruptcy Center. When it comes to important matters like bankruptcy, call an experienced, compassionate attorney. Call the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump. Call 775-727-4747. News is also brought to you by Tire Works Total Car Care, not your typical tire and service company. Guaranteed lowest prices on tires. Your one-stop shop for all automotive needs. Call 775-751-6100 or 702-365-TIRE.
Tonight on News 46, a New Year's Eve rundown of events.
What laws are changing come January 1st?
And a tour of the new high school. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, December 28th, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. The Nye County Sheriff's Office gives us some pointers on New Year's Eve safety.
We had a Merry Christmas. This weekend, of course, is New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And in order to keep you safe, we are going to speak to the Nye County Sheriff's Office and get some tips for you on New Year's safety.
Well, certainly number one is don't drink and drive. New Year's Eve is always the big party night for everybody. Fine and dandy. Before you do that, though, call for a cab, use a designated driver, or call us. We'll have our Give a Ride program going that night in force with our auxiliary unit and so forth.
It's a great thing that the Nye County Sheriff's Office does, where you can call the Sheriff's Office and they will give you a ride home.
And that's correct, Deanna. It's a ride home. It's not a ride to another location for you to party. We're not in competition with the taxis. If you need a ride to a different location, then by all means call a taxi. If you need a ride home, we're available, calls permitting as well.
The goal for doing this is to make sure that not only the driver that is intoxicated is safe, but other drivers on the road.
Correct. It's just to ensure that the highways are as safe as possible, the county roadways are as safe as possible, and everybody has a good time. Nobody goes to jail.
Do we also have fireworks calls on New Year's?
Yeah, fireworks are a problem on New Year's. Everybody at midnight, they have their Mad Minute and so forth, and we always get a bunch of calls for them. But different season. They're never legal. They're not safe. but it's a different season. The fire danger certainly isn't as high as it is during 4th of July.
And any other advice that you can give people for New Year's and safety?
Just have a happy New Year's, be responsible, and do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
One of the big things is preparation. Prepare. Know that if you're going to go out drinking, you either get a designated driver. Make a plan, right?
Absolutely. Designated driver always works. They're always at your disposal. For females going out in a group, always stay with your group or try to stay with your group. Don't leave your drinks unattended, so forth. Yep.
You have a women's self-defense class that you talk about, and you give some pointers to women about safety.
Yes. Don't get in bad positions. Be aware of your surroundings, be aware of the groups you're with, don't get too intoxicated, have somebody responsible, even if it's not a designated driver, have another female in your group that's not drinking at night to watch out if you're going to go out and party, have somebody else to watch out for you, make sure you don't get in trouble.
What's the number that people can call the Nye County Sheriff's Office for the rides home and for more information?
751-7000.
Well, Superintendent Dr. Rob Roberts and Director of Transportation Cameron McCrae gave News 46 a personal tour of the new $27 million high school facility Pahrump is proud to call their own.
Pahrump Valley High School's new remodeling and new facility is scheduled for completion in October of 2012. But kids will be moving into the new facility as of January 5th, right after the holiday break. We're going to speak to Nye County School District Superintendent Dr. Rob Roberts and Director of Transportation Cameron McCrae.
The school district, Dr. Roberts and I and the Chief Financial Officer agreed that, we could offer some of our clubs and our athletics the opportunity to make fundraisers and participate in an effort to get them to buy into this beautiful, this is about a $22 million segment of our $27 million renovation and addition here. And they've done that. So we have the wrestling team, we have boys baseball, basketball, art, cheer, dance, ROTC in mass have all come to participate, to volunteer, to support their programs and support the buy-in of getting the students here, getting them acclimated to this beautiful educational facility for them to use.
These are all volunteers that are working over the Christmas holiday where other kids are off doing other things. They're here being a part of the tradition of Pahrump Valley High School and Trojans of working together and making a few dollars for their organization. And we could have hired an outside agency to come and do it all, but with the kids' involvement and the adult supervision, this is going on a fabulous experience for everyone.
The geothermal is the state-of-the-art. The ground source heat pump, where we get consistent water temperature, allows us to use considerably less energy in both heating and cooling the water required to keep the school environment at its optimum throughout the school year. After that, your window directions, the coatings they have on them. Of course, I showed you have the skylight issue. And again, to allow those interior classrooms to have the exterior light, which enhances the educational function. Every room, all rooms are light censored, so therefore, when it gets vacated, after a period of time, all the lights go off. And of course, they'll still see lights on. There are still security lights and other lights that stay on all the time in a facility of this size. But all those types of items have been added to this building in the effort to continue to reduce the energy costs it requires to operate a facility of this magnitude.
The skylights are so impressive too, as well, and the doors that open. What are those called? The whole. It's like almost a garage door.
It is. We have exterior rooms that have the roll-up door capability, based upon the function or the need of the classroom and education that's in there. Some of our labs, our art rooms, ceramics, wrestling, those so that during those times of the year where it's beneficial, those doors can be open. And again, it comes down to reducing the need for HVAC, mechanical HVAC, to keep the environment correct, and also for access for those places that have some of the larger things. It improves that form of access to those classrooms.
If you would like to see the whole tour of the high school, you can go on the web at kpvm.tv, as well as the extended interview with our superintendent and director of transportation. And kids, of course, you'll be getting directions as to your new classrooms when you come back from the holiday break. This is Deanna O'Donnell at Pahrump Valley High School for News 46.
Did you get a gift card over the holidays that you can't use? Did you know that you can sell it? There are sites like Cardpool and Plastic Jungle that pay consumers cash for their unwanted gift cards. Users receive a percentage of the card's value, usually anywhere from 70 to 96% depending on the retailer. If you have an electronic card, both sites accept electronic codes, meaning you can choose to forego mailing in the physical card and instead provide them with the gift card code. Be warned though, electronic codes don't pay as much as actual cards.
And folks, coming up, we'll let you know what new laws will be coming along with the new year.
And Zach Fuentes will be here with your entertainment this week. Stay tuned.
News 46 is brought to you by Southwest Medical Associates. Their healthcare center is now open in your neighborhood. Southwest Medical Associates. Now that's powerful medicine.
Welcome back to News 46, and now here's Zach Fuentes with your entertainment this week.
I'm Zach Fuentes with your entertainment this week, and first we're going to start off with some updates from some previous stories that we talked about. We had mentioned last week that soul singer Etta James has been suffering from leukemia, dementia, and kidney failure, and that her outlook was pretty bad. Unfortunately, it has gone from bad to even worse, as the At Last singer was taken to the hospital on Saturday due to difficulty breathing. It is reported that 73-year-old James is currently on a ventilator. We will continue to keep you updated on her condition. Also on November 8th, the hip-hop world lost rapper Heavy D. The 44-year-old rapper apparently collapsed outside of his Beverly Hills home, and up until this point, the cause has remained a mystery. Results from a preliminary autopsy were released yesterday, and the cause of death at this point is said to be pulmonary embolism, which is a blockage of the main artery of the lung or any of its branches. High cholesterol is also said to have been a contributing factor. The coroner has declared the death as natural, and a final autopsy will be released in about 2 weeks. Well, this year's newest talent search reality show has crowned its very first winner. With a huge pitch-perfect voice, 19-year-old Melanie Amaro won the first season of the U.S. version of The X Factor. The prize, a $5 million recording contract. The finale included performances by Leona Lewis, who won in a season of the British version of the show, Justin Bieber, Pitbull, Las Vegas native Neo, and many others, including the 12 final contestants. Blues rocker Josh Krajcik came in second to Amaro. Well, back in 2009, Robin Denise Moore filed for divorce from her husband of over 31 years, actor Mel Gibson. The two have 7 children together, one who at 12 years old is their only child together that is a minor. But it's not a custody battle that's capturing everyone's attention at the moment. It's a divorce settlement that was finalized last Friday. Now, nowadays, when most celebs get married, a very special document that solves a lot of problems when and if they get divorced is signed by the bride and groom, a prenup. 31 years ago, that process must not have been as popular since these divorcees did not have one drawn up. Thus, Robin Denise Moore gets half of Mel Gibson's $850 million fortune. And doesn't just end there. Moore will also receive half of any film residuals Gibson earns for the rest of his life. This is said to be the biggest divorce settlement in Hollywood history. I doubt there will ever be a prenupless marriage in Hollywood ever again. I'm Zach Fuentes, and that was your entertainment this week.
Thanks so much, Zach, and great editing job there, Chad Shropshire. With the new year approaching, here's some new laws that may affect you. As of January 1st, law officers in Nevada may stop motorists who are texting or using handheld cell phones and issue a ticket. Fines will be $50, then $100, then $250. Nevada banned handheld cell phone use and text messaging for all drivers. Enforcement is primary, meaning drivers can be stopped and cited for that reason alone. Nevada was the 34th state to ban texting while driving. The Nevada Gaming Commission's approval of online poker regulation sets the stage for legal, licensed, and regulated internet poker to debut in the United States in the next year. However, the scope of the performance is still very much in question.
The calendar won't be the only thing changing for small businesses when the clock strikes midnight this New Year's Eve. According to Paychex, a leading provider of payroll, human resources, and employee benefit services, small businesses will have to look out for 12 regulatory changes in 2012 that will change the way they operate. The recent extension of payroll tax cuts for additional 2 months highlights the potential changes surrounding job creation, as it includes a recapture provision for employees earning more than $18,350 in wages during the 2-month extension. Additionally, new legislation under President Obama's jobs bill will go into effect in the new year that would help fund infrastructure projects and encourage entrepreneurs and small businesses to start up by allowing access to capital. Business and personal tax reforms may be put into place in the new year as the government tries to reduce record spending. In the new year, efforts aimed at cutting down the employment of illegal immigrants will increase. Many states will require private sector employers to use federal e-verify systems to determine employment eligibility. The United States Department of Labor and many states are considering enacting new laws aimed at clarifying minimum wage and overtime requirements on the part of employers so workers better understand what they are owed. With incidences of cyber crimes on the rise in recent years, many states are enacting privacy and security measures to prevent further breaches in companies. 2012 will bring tax changes ranging from higher Social Security wage base to transportation and adoption assistant benefit limits. In 2012, employers filing 250 or more W-2 forms in the past year will need to include the cost of employer-sponsored health coverage in the 2012 W-2 form. For more information on the new laws, you can visit the web for New Year, New Laws 2012. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Looking for all the parties in town to bring in the new year? Here's your New Year's Eve rundown.
Here at Bender's at 3610 South Highway 160, the party begins at 7 p.m. $10 cover charge includes party favors, food, champagne, a balloon drop at midnight, and of course drink specials all night long. For more information, call 751-4700. Saddle West will have DJ Danny G performing from 8 till 1 a.m. here. Random prize giveaways as well as champagne for everyone and a balloon drop in their showroom. Here at Nevada RV Resort on northbound Highway 160 and Leslie, the party begins at 7. Dinner served at 8, and it is a ribeye roast. For $15, it includes a DJ, entertainment, prizes, karaoke, party favors, and champagne at midnight. For more information, you can call 751-1174. Here at Wolfie's on Highway 160 and Postal Road, the party begins at 9 p.m. There's a free buffet at 11 p.m. and, of course, free champagne as well. Blazing Moon, a local band here, performs from 9 till 1 a.m. And, of course, they're going to have party favors and all the wonderful things to bring in the new year. Here at the Prump Nugget, there's so many things going on New Year's Eve. We're going to start with the cash drawings every hour on the hour. There's drink specials. There's specials in their steakhouse, their cafe, and their buffet. There's Cosmic Bowling, $2 per game. Shoe rentals are $2. And a 99-cent buffet beginning at midnight, New Year's Day until 3 a.m. There's going to be free rides home provided by Sayada Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge. That begins at 10 p.m. until 3 a.m. Wonder Boogie and the Fortunes will be performing here on New Year's Eve and on New Year's Day as well. For more information, you can give them a call at 751-6500 or go to PrumpNugget.com.
Well, casinos and bars all over town will be holding New Year's Eve events. Terrible's Lakeside and Terrible's Town also are having festivities on New Year's Eve. They have cash giveaways all night long, champagne, party favors, and a special buffet. Mountain View is having cash drawings as well every 20 minutes, party favors, champagne, and hors d'oeuvres. Have a happy and safe New Year, everyone.
And your child might have unwrapped a toy on Christmas morning that could be dangerous. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, in cooperation with Build-A-Bear, issued a recall for the Colorful Hearts Teddy just days before Christmas. The Build-A-Bear website explains that certain production runs of the bear use substandard fabric, which can tear around the eye, possibly resulting in the eye falling out, leading to a potential choking hazard. Consumers who bought the bear can return it to any Build-A-Bear store and receive a coupon for any available stuffed animal of your choice.
Well, folks, don't go anywhere because we're going to be back with a look at weather. It's Zach Fuentes.
News 46 Weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump. Local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 Weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org. News 46 Weather is also brought to you by Humana.
Welcome back to News 46, everyone. I'm Zach Fuentes here again with your weather. Today we had sunny skies and our high was at 62 degrees. It was pretty nice out there, almost a little bit too warm for me. The winds are coming out of the southeast at 3 miles per hour and our gusts right up to 6. Pressure is holding steady there at 30.23 and our UV is staying the same at 2 low. Humidity was at 22% and our sunrise was staying the same at 6:54 a.m. The record for today was 73 degrees back in 1980. Taking a look at tonight, we're going to have clear skies. Our low is going to be 30, so that's actually warming up a little bit too. The winds are coming out of the north-northeast at 3 miles per hour, and our gusts are going to be at only 5 miles per hour. Humidity is going to go up, though, at 39%, and our sunset is going to be at 4:37 p.m. where it was. Our record for tonight was 20 degrees back in 1954. Tomorrow looks like we're going to have sunny skies again. The high is going to go up once again at 69 degrees. The low is going to be at 29, and our winds are going to come out of the south at 3 miles per hour. Gusts are going to stay the same at 5, and our UV is going to stay the same, 2 low. Sunrise will be the same, but our humidity is going to change to shake things up there a little bit at 26%. And taking a look at the 7-day forecast, looks like the majority of it's going to be filled up with some clouds, mostly cloudy from Friday to Sunday. Tuesday we're going to go to partly cloudy where we'll have more clouds, and then Wednesday the clouds will die down just a little bit there. Our highest high is going to be 69, which is tomorrow, and our lowest low is going to be 29. As you can see, we're mostly in the 30s there, so it's going to warm up a little bit for us. And today's worst weather was in Arctic New York, where they had strong winds. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Zach. Folks, I think that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And from everyone up here in the Hill of KPVM, we wish you a safe evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.